Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about Virgo in the 11th house. So what does that mean in our chart? And when we have Virgo in the 11th house in our D1 chart. So, basically, before we get into that, I will go into detail about that. But before we go into that, I'd just like to promote some stuff that I have going on here. First, I have my self-transformation challenge. You can see it down there, and so you can get that at patreon.com/GeboTheShaman. That incorporates Qigong, yoga, and meditation, and so it's a great way to get into some daily spiritual practices that are just pretty short actually, and they're easy to implement into your day. So then we have Cosmic Qigong, which is available here. Cosmic Qigong can be purchased at patreon.com/GeboTheShaman as well as this one. And so that is like a course that's designed for beginners in Qigong, designed for people who know nothing about Qigong, but they really want to have an energetic practice that they can do in order to feel more healthy and to feel better. And everybody wants to feel empowered and stronger and more full of energy and vitality. And so this practice really helps you to do that. It really helps you to fill your body with energy, and it's the traditional energy that we think about is qi, and so that's in the lower dantian. But the energy that this taps into, it does tap into qi, but it also taps into the energy of the heart center, the lightning energy in your heart center, and that's the energy of your soul. And so this taps into that spiritual energy too, and it aligns yourself with your soul. And it's a very powerful, very healing energy. So we'll talk about, that's a good program to get into. And then I have my my courses. You can get my Vedic astrology readings at vincent.thunderwizard.com. And then I have my my coaching, mentoring, and support groups. So I have my one-on-one coaching, so you can get, I am a life coach, so as well as a someone who implements spirituality and into their coaching. And so you can get coaching with me for any of life's issues that you might be going through. I can definitely help you out with that. Coaching and mentoring. And then we have the support groups. So support groups are done weekly. We have a support group that I do weekly with you guys, and basically we meet once a week for an hour and a half, and it's like 5 people plus myself, so a total number of 6. And so it's just a small group, and we just share our feelings, and we just talk about the things that we're going through, and we relate to each other, and we discover that we're not alone. We're not alone in the hardships that we go through and stuff. So that can be a very good way to connect with people, and to be vulnerable with people too, because most people experience the world as this cold, cruel place where nobody has your back, nobody cares about your feelings, and that's true. But in the support group, we try to do our best to nurture everybody and love everybody through their feelings, and to support them and help them through them. And so that's what we do there. So for all of my links, you can go to linktr.ee/GeboTheShaman, and the links are also down below. Okay, so let's get into Virgo in the 11th house. So what does a Virgo in the 11th house mean? Well, when we have Virgo in the 11th house, we need to understand what Virgo energy means. and what the 11th house energy means. So Virgo in the 11th house. Virgo is all about the intellect. It's about critical thinking. It's about being, these people can be critical. They can also be very analytical. Critical and analytical thinking and intellect, using the intellect. And so, this sign is also associated with healing, because so traditionally the sign, the constellation looks like a woman standing at the edge of a boat with Ayurvedic medicine in one hand and grain or food in the other hand. And so she's like, coming to help the people. She's coming to, heal the people and help heal them. So, so it's a good sign. And so we have that in the 11th house, which is all about humanitarianism. It's all about helping people, healing people, nurturing people, loving people. And really it's all about humanitarianism and New Age technology. New Age technology, it can be about envisioning a better future for humanity too. The 11th house is all about the gains for your efforts. So long-term gain for long-term effort, things like that. So yeah, it's just a very good combination of energies here, because so I typically describe the what do you call it, the sign of Virgo as this this energy that's very critical. It's a very critical sign. And it's a very intellectual sign. So basically, so like, it's very critical and it's very intellectual, and I describe it as the sign of the healer. So why do those two go along so well? Why do those two go together? Well, in order to heal people, like in the medical field, if you're giving somebody a certain dosage of a medicine, you have to be very precise, very critical, very, your mind has to be very sharp to give a precise amount of medication. And so so you do have to be analytical. You do have to be it's critical that you get the right dosage, right? So so this is the sign of Virgo. So when it's in the 11th house, what it's doing is pretty much just it's kind of it's a really good energy here, because Virgo wants to help people, and Aquarius, or the 11th house, which is traditionally ruled by Aquarius, the 11th house wants to give people things. It wants to care for people. It wants to be the humanitarian philanthropist. It wants to give everything to the poor. It wants to build up, society and make like this utopian future for humanity. And so the way that you give to others is by healing them. So the way that you give to others is by healing them, and this can come in the form of being being strict, being critical, being very analytical, and showing that to the world. So yeah, so Virgo is all about this, this could be New Age medicine too, New Age healing, spiritual healing. Could be like, just very, I don't know, it's a very healing, very interesting energy dynamic here. So anyway, guys, yeah, so I will go ahead and let you guys know about my programs once again. I have the the self-transformation challenge, the cosmic Qigong. You can book an astrology reading with me at vincent.thunderwizard.com. Get my coaching and mentoring programs, coaching and mentoring, one-on-one sessions with me. You can get be involved in my support group, where we help each other through our emotions, and you can find all my links at linktree/Gebo the Shaman. Okay, guys. So until next time, the links are in the description. Till next time, we will talk to you later. Peace.